This is it. 1 minute to go for round 2 of the Radical Caribbean Cup. It's Khalil Rickford against Jaden Harrison. A 10.5 separate them. They look at the lights. They look down the front straight. Who is winning it here? Jaden Harrison. Is he the only driver that can take down the Guyanese? The undefeated streak is on the line. The streak has been growing since 2022.
Good luck, everybody.
Van Dorn follows up in third. He's won the DTM race just earlier on the stream. Oliver gonna follow the footsteps from his uncle Casper, who finished on the podium. Rubner Ryan with a career best there of 4th position. It's all to play for here. Here we go. The lights come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights at Jamwest. Radicals, we go racing. Khalil, great lead, starts us off, stays ahead. Cannot forget about Jaden Harrison. They all start to snake down. Van Dorn trying to look for a move on Oliver. He goes down to the inside. Van Dorn, you're watching in the background. Oh, and Oliver gets it all wrong. Onto the grass. He's going to quickly get it rotated and get it right back on here. Racing underway. Game on. Here we go. Jamaica versus Guyana. Underway racing now here. Take it to the skies right now. Trying to catch on to them. There we go. Cannot forget, Van Dorn just behind them. He's going to be watching these guys very closely. Going to look for an opportunity. Jaden, meanwhile, has to just keep up with Khalil. That's the only thing he has to worry about. In this championship, there are 2 races for these drivers. 15 minutes apart, 15 minutes each. Jaden Harrison has a lot of work to do. This will be a full race reverse grid since it's the top 5 and only top 5 racing up here. But there you see Harrison closing up the gap. Van Dorn losing a little bit of time there on corner exit. Here we go. 13 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. Jaden Harrison pushing hard. I know both of them saw the fight between Van Dorn and Webster. They both know what to avoid. They both know where to pass. They both know who is quicker than the other. Khalil going a little bit wide. Jaden gonna try to push now. 6/10 the difference. Local yellows come out for Rubner Ryan. Where he stays right now, he'll be provisional pole. Khalil, fastest lap of the race. 107.265, 4/10 the difference as they follow him down the drag strip. You can see that Jaden is closing up that gap. Both of them hopping over curbs. "12 minutes, 17 seconds to go and counting. 6/10 the difference. Khalil is going to start to feel himself, start to get those tires warmed up and start to push. He's always known for just getting those gaps going the moment the lights go out. You also have a bit of action. Remember in the last round at South Dakota, Oliver and Andrew had a great battle between each other for that top 5. And they continue now. They're 1.6 the difference, but the closest battle we have on track is right here. Let's take a look at the lap times now. Jaden Harrison takes the fastest lap, 106. Meanwhile, I think I heard a bit of a slide on Van Dorn's Radical. He's dropped down just a little bit. Oh, and Khalil a little bit deep. Khalil representing Guyana, Jaden representing Jamaica. Not just that, he's got the whole entirety of JSRA on his back as they go side by side. He got the gap. Can he get the move stuck? They're still side by side. Jaden gets the move done. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Jaden gets the move done. What a move on the outside. Khalil caught off guard after that one. How do you reply? Jaden to the lead. And the crowd goes absolutely wild here at Jamwest Speedway. They're loving the action here. Jaden Harrison leads the Grand Prix of Jamaica. What a fight, 10 minutes to go. This is what we were waiting for. With Harrison, JSRA on the back, we debuted Jamwest Speedway alongside with JSRA. Jaden Harrison, one of those leading drivers for them. And he's showing them why he's the #1 driver. Why he's one of the best to do it. Khalil Rickford. Wow. Shades of South Dakota. You saw when Khalil put the dive out of nowhere onto Phil Park, putting him in the lead. Jaden put a little bit of medicine back in his mouth. Lead change, but the gap is still close. Khalil with the streak on the line. Khalil, what is he gonna do? I don't know, both of them are streaming. I know actually now that Jaden Harrison is actually live streaming this one. What a fight. I'm gonna link that one down there. That might be a perspective that you want to have open alongside the live broadcast. He's got face cam as well. Maybe he had a smile while he was getting that overtake done. Go subscribe to Jaden Harrison. He's live right now in this battle. Show him some support. I'll take a look if Khalil is live, but at the moment we have a race to watch right now. Meanwhile, Van Dorn has dropped a considerably amount of time. He's struggling. Oh, in the radical. Remember, there is a race too. If he can keep this one alive, he'll still be good. Man, it feels like Max Verstappen against a Lando Norris, a young Lando Norris, cheering on. The man's still looking for his race win, but against the championship leader. This is racing. This is what Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club's all about. Cross the line, 107.021 against a 107.107. Jaden quicker that lap. The gap is opening. 8 tenths. Now, we remembered the last round. We remembered DTM. We remember when a fight like this happens for long, tires can go away. This race is only 15 minutes, but it was the 15-minute mark left to go in DTM. That's when the tires are going off. That's what the drivers are going to be thinking about in this one. And this is where the move was made. Jaden going a little bit wide there. Probably just looking at that mirror on top of him, looking at the rear, making sure that he does not leave any door open and runs a perfect race, because against Khalil Rickford, you need to run a perfect race. Meanwhile, local yellows come out. Oh boy, Ruben Orion stays out the way, and we don't get a replay of South Dakota. A 10th off once again for Khalil. And Khalil is live. Khalil is live. Show some support, Khalil Rickford. Give him some love. Wilson in there watching the stream as well. I'm reading those comments. This is going to be a fun one. This is such a fun race. Both of them nose to tail has not left that 1 second mark. They've always been in between a second. 6 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. Khalil's streak is on the line. This is his move. They're side by side there. Still looking for it. Khalil looking for the move. Jaden trying to pinch him off. Final corner in Khalil's favor. Trying to force the move onto the inside. It's collision. Khalil goes on the side. And Jaden waiting for him. Is he stuck? Khalil is stuck on the curb. Khalil is stuck. Oh my goodness. Wedged. Took it to the pits. Oh my goodness. Khalil pushes so hard. Runs off the track. Hits into a curb. Whoa. Khalil throwing the move down the inside. He needs to get that car going out of pits. He's locked at the moment. Needs to get it going. But positions drop for him. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it, but the front splitter got stuck. It was stuck on the curb. Jaden Harrison, he waited for him too. He waited. What? And I think Khalil's just starstruck at what happened. Stranded on the curb. The cars are just that low. He threw a move on the inside. He has not got it going now. It was a racing incident. And he got wedged on the curb. Wow. Wow. Martin, maybe not as a explosive end as yours, as your incident. But what a way to end the streak. Khalil putting his all on the line. And he came up on top of a curb on the final corner. That is racing at its finest. He's still in the session. That means he's going to start this race. In the reverse grid positions, Jaden Harrison still continuing on this race. Just wow. Could have gone, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Steven. Both races ending in hard luck.
Khalil, are you okay? What happened?
Car got stuck.
Did I turn into you or there's no space?
Yeah, you kind of turned in. At least it looks that way to me.
Sorry about that.
So, Khalil feeling like he got turned into. I mean, from the bird's eye view, we'll take a look at it. We got some time. Crowd's gonna die down a bit here for the moment. What a fight. That is just insane. But we still have one more race to go. And we're gonna take a look at it now. We're gonna slow-mo this thing for you guys. So let's swap scenes here. Trying to get the don't think we can. Trying to get the replay live up here. So we continue to watch the action. There you see Jaden Harrison continuing on in the lead. Gonna switch over to the TTM side. Let's see if that works. There we go. Let's watch it right now. Slow motion here. This is the final corner. side by side. You saw he was trying to poke the front splitter in there, turning in, and it did look like he turned in, Jaden. It did look like it. And then mounting the curb, that was it. Unbelievable scenes here. At Jamwest. That was heart in your mouth kind of racing there. Don't think he turned into him. Enough room for Khalil to turn the wheel and spin. This is one of those controversial moments. You're going to be looking at this one back like Max and Lewis at Silverstone in 2021. It's one of those incidents there. Two drivers fighting so hard to the line. But the streak is over. Jaden Harrison, couple more corners to navigate. Kind of same scenario as Van Dorn was, but this time he should be able to come across the line right now because he's on the final lap. Jaden Harrison at home will win it in the Radical Caribbean Cup. The streak is over. And that's racing to the very end. Wow. Van Dorn will finish P2. Oliver, let's not forget about this man. The Danish driver will come around and shades of his uncle just about a half hour ago is gonna do it. Crawling to it. He is going to finish on the podium. Oliver, you have done it. Taking the podium just like your uncle did. Coming to the line. That is going to feel sweet. 3 different storylines. But the main talking point, the streak is over. In a climactic finale where Jaden Harrison wins it here at Jamwest. But there's still one more race left to go, folks. Still one more. All right, well, that was a very, very dramatic race coming to the line there. We'll start off with our third place man here, Oliver, shades of your uncle, finishing on the podium just a half hour ago. This time you take the podium for yourself. That's gotta feel sweet. Oliver, P3, how does that feel?
Yeah, it feels amazing. I think, yeah, it was a pretty lonely race from my side, and yeah, not so much action, but yeah, I gotta place the podium, so that's fine. It's a good race. Good racing, indeed. It was a lonely one, but with the reverse grid and you starting just in that mid-pack, there is a chance to try to shoot up into the lead. Can't wait to see what you could do in this race too. Good luck in it. Thank you.
Second place here, Van Dorn. May have been also a lonely race for you, trying to keep up with the leaders, but a P2. Probably surprising to you to see that position get updated out of nowhere. How's that one?
Very confusing. Yeah, I mean, I was just driving and then all of a sudden I looked at my Delta and I was like, huh? I'm P2? So that was interesting. I mean, yeah, it's nice to gain some points on Khalil after this game crashing in race 2 last week. So that didn't really help me. I mean, yeah, they're just on a league of their own with pace.
Well,
and I mean, maybe there's something to be gained with the reverse grids, but I doubt that I'll be able to keep Jaden behind if I even get past him at the start. So, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a difficult race too, but I'll make the most of it.
Cannot wait to see what you can do in this reverse grid. Congratulations on P2. And in P1, the crowd loved it. seeing their home man come across the line first. Jaden Harrison, what a fight. That collision definitely going to be looked at after, but want to get your side of the story. How was that race for you? First off, man, I think move of the race, that had to have been that outside move for the race lead. How was that one for you? Jaden?
The race was pretty fun. Yeah, the contact was weird. I watched back the replay. I just kind of lost awareness and turned in a bit too early. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I would say the first and second contact was a bit like huge for what it was. It felt soft, but it was huge. But the last one was definitely on me. I turned in way too early. But yeah, it was a pretty fun race. The tires started to give out to the end. So yeah, let's see how it goes now.
1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. I'll let you focus down. You still got one more race to battle with them. Cannot wait to see how you fare in this one. Jamaica's ruined for you. A lot of the chat is as well. Good luck in this one.
Good luck, everybody.
So, Rubna Ryan starts on the pole. If there is an early incident, we cannot restart the race since it's a reverse grid, but we'll call it a VSC if we do have a massive incident. Remember, it's just a few of you guys. 20 seconds, best of luck. Here we go, the drivers know what to do now. 15 seconds with race 1 down in the history books as the streak now being over. Race 2 about to get underway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights, and we go racing at Jamwest once again. Rubna Ryan in the lead. Here we go. Want to follow them from the bird's eye view here. This is going to be the best action we have. Rubna Ryan falling down the order. And there you see Van Dorn tapping the rear end there. All right, VSC deployed. VSC deployed. Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. Oliver, you are the leader, so keep it down to 80 kilometers. We're going to get this one restarted as soon as we get to the front straight. And as I suspected,
In front of me, or I don't know what the position.
yeah, I'll look at it. Just give me a sec. So, as I suspected, in my 3 years of CMRSC, reverse grids.
Squeezed on the inside, in the middle. I mean.
Yeah, nowhere for you to go. That was honestly a racing incident. So, that was an insane one. So, we are not going to go green on this lap. We're going to fix up the order as soon as we hit the start-finish line.
And I hit for damage.
Yes, you can. Keep in mind, though, you would be shuffled up in P2 now if you don't. So, it's up to you if you want to come into the pits. But you would be shuffled up in second. So Jaden is going to take that one into the pits.
Yeah, I'm not driving this with no rear wing.
All right, no worries.
Understandable. I don't even know if I have damage.
So, yeah, so everything is all set. So Mike, you would be starting 4th.
Okay.
12 minutes and 53 seconds left to go. Just, look under here. Try to make sure we have everything sorted now.
I guess green this time.
So, when the caution was called out...
Jaden got put a lap down, by the way.
Sorry, what was that?
Jaden got put a lap down. Because
okay.
of the pit stop.
Okay. All right, Jaden, just go past. You can go past the leaders. Yeah, so this is why we didn't want to use the pit lane. It's all good. Don't worry. It was damaged, so You had to get it fixed. It was mainly for if we wanted to do pit stops. So time, unfortunately, is not going to be on our side for this race. All right, so leaders, if we can stop before the last corner, try not to run into each other. We're just going to wait on Jaden. So just stop where you guys are. Make sure you're not running into the rear of each other. We're just going to wait on Jaden. So come to a complete stop.
Our tire's gonna get ice cold, bro.
Yeah,
They already are.
Yeah, they're already going to be. We want to wait for him. We're going to come around. So trying to get this one back underway as soon as possible. All right, lead pack, you can continue moving now. You can go 100 kilometers max, 100 kilometers max. And we'll be going green at the end of this lap, so get those tires warmed up. Best as you can. Give each other some space if you're going to weave. And 10 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this one, unfortunately. Time is of the essence, but if you've ever seen a support race, these things can happen when incidents have happened. I'll give you a little bit of a brief little history lesson here. Of course, I am residing in Canada, in the southern part of Canada. So I will always see, as we see Root and Orion running off the track. Make sure you're not running off the track if you're going to warm up your tires. Remember, we're going to go green at the end of this lap. So I have been to the Honda Indy Toronto IndyCar race, apparently the American F1, but I think a lot of people in chat might know what IndyCar is. So for the Toronto Grand Prix, the Honda Indy Toronto, that is of course not the only race. And one of those races that is hosted there is the Radical Cup North America. Stuff like this happens. It's a time limit, 45 minutes, where time, when it runs out, it runs out. Even if caution is for the majority of the race. I've seen it time and time again each year that I've gone. This is just one of those moments, but it's racing, but we're now going to get back underway. Get ready to go green. Get ready. No more weaving. No more weaving. Start to pile up to the car in the rear. Start to close up. Green flag. Green flag. Underway again. Here we go. Almost 3 wide on the start-finish line, and Khalil to the lead. Oh, a little bit of contact there as Ruben Orion making it around turn 2. He lost a couple positions there. Van Dorn now charging through. Harrison gonna go for the move down the inside, gets the move done. And watching OS, Ruben Orion loses the rear end, hits the wall hard. We stay green, single car incident out the way. Jaden now has Van Dorn in his sights, sees the gap open, and Van Dorn, is he gonna lose his position? Oh, it's side by side, just like the last race. Jaden trying to force it. Van Dorn sliding. Gets it back going. Cannot get the move done. Jaden has to fight another round. Khalil, though, it's time to extend the gap. 7 minutes and 46 seconds to go. And Khalil, this is his only chance to get out of here. 2.3. The difference. Meanwhile, the battle between Van Dorn and Harrison. Harrison desperately needs to get past him this lap, or else say goodbye to another race victory. Into the hairpin. One corner exit. This is where Van Dorn went a bit wide. You see him going wide once again. If Jaden can get that turn in better, it would help. But can't close it this time by. Still 3/10. Hairpin. Final corner here. Needs a good exit. One of them. Mike slides the rear. That allows Jaden Harrison to get punchy on the attack. Jaden to the outside, wants the inside for turn 2. Can he get the move done? Yes, he can. Will Van Doorn fight? He sure as hell will. Looks for a move on the inside, cannot get it done. Jaden slides wide. Van Doorn, the over-under side by side, and Dorn back up into second. What a fight. This is not going to be an easy overtake for Jaden Harrison. A little bit of a lockup there on the inside. Oh, it slides it! Jaden Harrison slides the rear! Loses a lot of time there! 6 minutes to go. Jaden Harrison, I think he's going to want to forget about this race win and now going to start thinking about getting P2. He's 2 seconds away. 2.7. The gap to Rickford. 5 seconds apart. Ever see Adam there in the pits? Looks like he's coming out. Is he? I don't think so, but I did see Adam there. Jaden Harrison continuing now. He's going to start focusing on this second position here. Was that the last chance he had to fight for the race win? I feel like it is. 5 minutes left to go. Time is ticking down very fast. Unless Khalil makes a mistake somewhere. That's the only way this race can go in the favor of these two drivers, both Van Doorn and Harrison. Van Doorn would be the one who scores the best points if he consistently finishes in P2. But this time it's going to mean heavy defense coming from himself and Jaden. 1.6. The difference. Next week out, we head to Trinidad and Tobago for the Grand Prix of Trinidad at Wallerfield. You do not want to miss it. That is pure short track racing, under 1 minute lap times, a very quick track, a very easy one. You're going to see a lot more drivers competing for race wins. The difficulty of Jamwest and South Dakota definitely up there, but Wallerfield is one of the easy tracks on the calendar. So be there next week out. You don't want to miss out. Meanwhile, we still have a race to watch here as Harrison is now under a second. You can see, you can hear how much that Jaden stresses that gearbox. And you just saw Rickford passing our screens there. And Van Doorn doing a great job at defending. But slipstream and heavy slipstream for Jaden Harrison. Has the inside. Side by side into one. A layer very tight for Van Doorn. He keeps the one alive. And Van Doorn continues to hold on, but slides on corner exit. Here comes Jaden. Jaden Harrison pinched off. Shades of Webster and Van Doorn at this exact corner. They stay alive. Jaden backs off. Van Doorn holds off. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. The curbs at turn 2 and turn 3 at Wallerfield are very tricky, but they're very quick corners. Jaden Harrison looked at the inside there for a moment. Can he get it again? Yes, he can. Just about. But the inside allowing Van Doorn to inch up ahead. And Harrison having to stay back. Can he look to the dive on the inside? He cannot. Van Doorn slides it. Van Doorn goes deep. That's the mistake he needed. Jaden 2, P2 now, but Van Dorn is right on the rear. I think I saw Ruben Orion in the wall there. Jaden Harrison, probably the only chance he has now. Back at P2, goes down the outside, runs off the track. That's gonna do it. Jaden wins the battle, but the war is far from over. Van Dorn still in touching distance, but Jaden up to second. Jaden Harrison now, unfortunately though, cannot fight for the lead. Jaden did win the last race, yes. Oh, and Van Dorn sliding the car over the curb. Big championship points, big opportunity still. Oh, Van Dorn struggling with the tires. We heard in their interviews, in Jaden's interview, that the tires, after battling for so long, will go off. Oh, yeah, he's rallying it. Jaden Harrison rallying that car back home. But 10 seconds and 50 seconds, well, I'm not too sure about that one. However, Mike could still have a chance here. But I believe they might be on the final lap now of this race. And what action it has been here at Jamwest Speedway. The first of 2 stops for Jamaica. For the Radicals, in 3 weeks' time, we go to Dover for the finale of the Radical Caribbean Cup. And who knows when we're going to get there with that double points finale. Meanwhile, Khalil Rickford, 3 seconds. Is this going to be the lap to come across the line? It is not. Final lap for the leader. Final lap for the leader. One more to do it. Jaden Harrison having an amazing race. Unfortunately, getting tangled up at the start with the grid being flipped on its head. Who knows what would have happened if we had a repeat of that first race. Van Dorn pushed hard. He pushed so hard. But the man, the countryman at home, Jaden Harrison, just got the job done. Moved up into second. Don't give any less credit to Van Dorn. He deserves that position. But it's this man, Khalil Rickford. The streak may be broken, but the dream of winning a championship is still very much alive as the Guyanese will win it here at Jamwest Redemption. Jaden Harrison at home will finish in second. P1, P2, not bad for Harrison, and Van Dorn will keep the car alive for third. Oliver will come around the final couple corners to finish off in fourth position. But it's Rickford who takes the W, and an important one after the last race. Oh, and Khalil goes for a rocket ship over the crowd, over the fence, and he is making his way down to Trinidad, where he's going to get some early practice in. Harrison, P2. What a race. All right, once again, another entertaining one. A little bit delayed because of the yellow flags early on in the race, but at the checkered flag now we head over and interview our drivers in the top 3. Starting off in third position, Van Dorn. That was a hard fight from you, but I think the tires may have just gotten under you a little too much. Wore down at the worst possible time, and you finish in third position. But what a fight you did have with Jaden Harrison. Mike, take it away. How's that one?
I mean, I just gave it absolutely everything. It was pretty much impossible to even think about keeping behind, but somehow kept him behind for a good 10 minutes. So that's positive. But yeah, I mean, I just made a tiny mistake, just braking probably less than a meter too late, and that allowed him to get past in the final corner. And then he was so close in front of me that I couldn't get the slipstream effect that is insanely strong when you're about a car length or half a car length behind. So that was a bit unlucky. And then yeah, I mean, just pushing it to the absolute limit to try to somehow get back at him, but yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. But yeah, I mean, still happy with the P3, only 2 seconds behind Jaden, so good result.
And good result for the points too. You cannot forget about that. A P2 and a P3 result from today. It's going to help you a lot in this championship. Congratulations on P3. In second position, Jaden Harrison. After the restart, it was a hard-fought battle to get past Van Doren. You got it done, but then I think it was just time to seal the deal for P2. But it's still a great race from you and an amazing battle to watch from yourself against the Dutchman. Jaden, how was that race for you?
The race was pretty good, fighting with Mike. Good defense from him and good consistency from Khalil out at the front pulling away. But from I had the rear wing damage on lap 1, I knew my race was done from there, and it was just kind of cruise to the end and try to get back up to P2, which I did. So it was pretty fun here.
It was indeed, and as well, great points for you in the championship fight as well, especially after the race win in the first one. Congratulations on that one. Really hope we see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. And in P1, it's redemption from the first race. Khalil, heartbreak in the first, but you managed to patch it all up in the second. You take the race win. Reverse grid, very messy at the start, but you managed to pull ahead, and that is the start you needed, and you got the job done. P1 for you, Khalil. How was that one?
Yeah, I had a pretty great start. I think if it wasn't for the contact, I would have taken the lead into turn 2, so it would have been 5th to 1st and the first corner. So yeah, that would have been pretty cool. But yeah, still managed to get a race win. Yeah, it's a shame that what happened in the first race. The point when Jaden got ahead, that was a pretty great move by him. I think I went defensive too early, but yeah, pretty great move either way. And yeah, the second move, the second contact, not sure what happened, but my car just bounced off his and I ended up in the grass and got stuck. So a bit unfortunate there, but yeah, otherwise pretty good racing. And yeah, let's see if Jaden sticks around. I think we're gonna have pretty great races from now on.
Yeah, would love to see Jaden stick around. I know you're gonna continue this streak. I know it was very much heartbreak and a bit of an end to continuous wins back to back to back, but you still came out with a win here today. So continuing the streak in the form of every country and every round you visit, you get at least one race win down on your belt. That one is still alive, and it's still maximum points for you here, but you still have some work to do in this championship. A lot of great competition, and you've got 3 more rounds to go. So best of luck to you, and good luck for this championship. A good one.
Yeah, thank you. Really looking forward to Dover.
Yeah, double points finale. That is going to be probably where you're going to be at your most stressed against some of these guys here. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm going to exit out the stream here. That's going to do it for us here today. If you want to stick back in the broadcast channel, you can. Yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. A little bit of a messy one when it came to some of the curbs here, but it is one of the only mods we have here for this circuit. So yeah, coming up next, the next 3 rounds should be a lot better. So we're gonna come up to that one a lot more stronger, and I hope to see you all there. We're gonna go close off the stream now. What a race that was. Jamwest is in the history books. That was just absolutely insane. Wow. Hopefully the green screen's not having too many issues. It had some earlier. That is a bit of lighting, I think it is. But, yeah. A little bit of static there. Not too sure about it. But, that's going to do it. What a race that was. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Jamwest.